So, Lady Gaga is trending, right? American singer, songwriter, actress, and performance artist. All right. So, her 2008 debut album called The Fame included the international hits Just Dance and Poker Face. She's had 6 number 1 albums and singles in the US and has won 14 Grammys, an Academy Award, and 2 Golden Globes. I'm not sure if any of that needs to be updated. That's according to Google. And now she's trending. She will perform during the MTV Video Music Awards. It's an Associated Press article that I'm looking at. They say, here's everything you need to know about the show. I'm not going to go over everything. I'm here to break down Lady Gaga's involvement. Look at what happens. I mean, I ask Google, explain what the MTV Video Music Awards, explain what is that, right? And I mean, I can't believe they still have something called MTV. To to be honest, do people watch MTV? I mean, a lot's happened with MTV since we used to tune in and watch videos, and then it got overran with the real world and all this BS, right? What was that one show called? Remember they had Road Rules, Pregnant at 16, just a bunch of crap, right? But I noticed when I asked Google about the MTV Video Music Awards, listen to this, is an annual award show established by MTV in 1984. Wow, that's amazing because this guy just died at 84 that's trending. Leroy Jordan, that was connected to Michael Jordan. I just dropped that video. By the way, Michael Jordan drafted in 84. But I just caught that. So, wow. Okay. So we have Lady Gaga, back to her. And this award show honors excellence in music, particularly for music videos. That's what it says according to Google. And has evolved to recognize various aspects of music and performance over the years. And, you like that thumbnail? I think that thumbnail hits pretty good. I think that thumbnail hits very nice, by the way, right there. But I'm going to go ahead and play a little short video here once I get set up. Okay, so we're going to watch this video and then we're going to move forward. You could see Lady Gaga looking, she looks different, right?
Did you know Lady Gaga just broke the VMA streak? She snagged 12 nominations, more than anyone else this year. Move over, Taylor Swift. From Video of the Year to Artist of the Year, Gaga's up for all the big awards, ending Taylor Swift's 2-year reign at the top. The VMAs air live September 7th, so mark your calendars. Who's ready to see if Gaga takes home the crown? Let us know your pick in the comments.
It looks like that's a little panda eye symbolism I saw there. It's interesting that they mention Taylor Swift. They're like, move over, Taylor Swift. Gaga is taking over this year. And you can see the article right here. It's interesting they mentioned Taylor Swift because we will be looking at some connections with Taylor Swift. Now, look, there's been a lot of Michael Jackson energy because his birthday was the other day, okay? This is interesting. The primary award at the MTV Video Music Awards is the moon person statuette. And Michael Jackson is famously known for popularizing the moonwalk. You see that right there? And if you look, you see the moon person statuette. Look back up at the top, a trophy that depicts an astronaut on the moon. Remember, we just had that astronaut die recently, too, huh? I forgot his name. But designed to honor excellence in music videos. Besides this iconic award, the VMAs also present numerous competitive categories for various achievements in music videos, such as Video of the Year, Best New Artist, and technical categories like Best Direction, in addition to the prestigious Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award for outstanding contributions to music and culture. And I'm not 100% sure that if that's just a coincidence that they have the moon person statuette and then they have this Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. Now, either way, that's solid because we just had the Michael Jackson birthday. And as I mentioned, famously known for popularizing the moonwalk, and there's been several decodes lately connected to Michael Jackson, but they don't just tell you, right? You got to kind of see it in the language. You see moonwalks got M, like Michael. MTV's got M, like Michael. Lady Gaga's last album, Mayhem, has M like Michael. And what I will do, let me go over here. Is the Moon Man Award named after the moonwalk, Michael Jackson? It's not, but isn't that amazing? So isn't that amazing because he was known for doing the moonwalk? Isn't that amazing? No, the MTV Moon Person, formerly Moon Man Trophy, is not named. Well, damn. They don't, maybe we just didn't know this whole time, but now we know because we're in a fake world. Do you know why that's awesome as well? MJ Michael Jackson, MJ Michael Jordan, all of those connections lately. Michael Air Jordan, Air, Moon, Space. It even says Air and Space Museum's Moon Man down over there. Isn't that awesome? And that's why I love presenting these, even on a fake platform, after doing this a while. It's like, wow, okay, it's still awesome. And you see the Michael Jackson birthday right there. Okay. And look, as I scroll down, this year's event will be September 7, which it looks like it was there in 95. Michael Jackson attended the MTV Video Music Awards on two known dates. Look, one of them was his birthday. And that was 23 years ago. And that connects to that MJ Michael Jordan energy. 23 connected to Michael Jordan. He put 23 on the map as far as I'm concerned. Even MJM is the 13th letter, J is the 10th. 13 plus 10 is 23. Okay, but look, he performed a medley. They're saying August 29th, 2002, 23 years ago, when he won Best Pop Video presented by Britney Spears. The award was presented by Britney. Wow, because that's his birthday, huh? He even has that red on right there, which could symbolize a lot of stuff, but the red is also connected to Michael Jordan. And that September 7th they bring up, that's an important date, at least amongst us decoders, because we know Tupac Shakur got shot on September 7th in 1996, and then he died 6 days later. It's also Easy E's birthday. Okay. So you get some rapper connections there. And again, the ceremony is September 7th this year. Look at that. So that's the seventh day of the ninth month. Look at that. And MTV Video Music Awards equals 79. Okay. Some call it, you can call it gematria. Google will even, you can go ask Google about it. Letters converted to numbers. It's that word, when you look it up, says it's been around for hundreds of years or whatever. But it's kind of one of those words that some decoders kind of like no diddy like shove down our throat, right? And so it became trendy amongst decoders. I don't like saying it a lot. I mean, it's the Gematrinator calculator, but I don't like saying it a lot. I mean, this is the language, okay? Remember Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5, A, B, C is easy as one, two, three. It's the alphabet and the language. It's not hard to understand. We don't need to make it difficult. That's straight up numerology right there with the reduction cipher, okay? And, ordinal with the 26 letters. A is 1, Z is 26. And we have reverse, and then we have reverse reduction. It's very simple. You can call it whatever you want. But look at how that syncs up with the date of the event right there. And, speaking of the Jackson 5, look, the ceremony is at 5 p.m. And it's even the year 25. When we scroll up, look, it said 25. And it says him and Janet won 3 awards for Scream. And he performed a medley right there. And I guess that was 95. But look, when we scroll up, didn't they? It just shows 25 right there. Even though he did not invent the moonwalk, I don't know who invented it. Was it, I don't know. Was it like Neil Armstrong, supposedly? He debuted the dance move then known as the backslide. Oh, okay. During his 83 performance of Billie Jean on the Motown 25 TV special. You see that? 25, now we're in the year 25. All of this energy. Billie Jean, that's interesting. We could probably go deeper into that, but let's go back to where we were here. Mic on, we're good. So look, this isn't the only way September 7 connects here by the language, because look, 12 nods for Lady Gaga, the album Mayhem, okay? But including Artist of the Year and Best Album for the Mayhem album you see here. Mayhem's got 97, and that released earlier this year. So I don't think that that's a coincidence. It looks like she's syncing up here by the language and the numbers. And as we go forward, you're going to see how this connects even more. And these are facts. Mayhem's going to equal 97 with the alphabet reversed tomorrow, in a month, in a year, right? And, I guess they could change this date in the future and say it didn't happen. this event on 9/7 or the seventh day of the ninth month. I guess in the future they could change that, but as of right now, we know. Look at how that connects, and that's just a fact. Remember Mayhem, Michael, MTV, Music, all M. Shout out to Richard West for reminding me in the comments because it's hard to remember everything. Uh, but yeah, M, that 13th letter of the alphabet. And, that connects to politics. That connects to even Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan equals 113, like 13. Don't forget the guy from the Dallas Cowboys, uh, Leroy Jordan. He just died, connected to Michael Jordan, right? But even the National Basketball Association equals 113. But yeah, shout out to Richard West also. Appreciate what you do, okay? Can you see right here? Mayhem equals 29. Gaga's first name, Stephanie, equals 29. Michael Jackson is born on the 29th. And remember, his birthday was just a few days ago. Even Lady Gaga has 58. L, the 12th letter, A, the first, D, the fourth, Y, the 25th letter. Gaga, 7171. G, the seventh letter, A, the first letter. Added up, 58. Lady Gaga, Michael Jackson, born in 58. Even Lady Gaga in reverse, 158. And back to this 58, 5 plus 8 is 13. And again, M is the 13th letter of the alphabet, okay? So look how smooth we're going here. Okay? We're going pretty smooth, huh? You can see right there even Gaga equals 16. Look over here. Even 9 plus 7 is 16. With Mayhem equaling 97. The ceremony on 9/7, MTV Video Music Awards 79. So it's really obvious that the language is running the whole show here, or ceremony, however you want to put it. Okay, now look. So this was trending recently. I just dropped the damn decode. Okay? Girl Meets World. That's what Sabrina Carpenter was known for. It looks like she's performing at this ceremony as well. But she's known for Girl Meets World, the show on Disney, with Disney's Creepy, right? Which all this stuff all connects. Girl Meets World, and it was kind of like a spin-off, I think, of Boy Meets World. But look at this. She's trending because she just dropped an album. Okay? And I just dropped that decode looking at that album, Man's Best Friend. Man's Best Friend? Man? Girl Meets World? Man, girl, lady, Jack, son, lady, girl, boy. You get it? A code, riddles. You see that right there? Even Lady Goo Goo Gaga, which refers to a baby. You see that? It's a fake world. Everything's ran on the language. I think I forgot to mention that girl, man's best friend. I might have forgot to mention it. That was a 40-minute video. It was kind of hard to get everything in there. Fake world. Girl meets fake world. Now, back to the name Stephanie, Lady Gaga, Goo Goo Gaga. She's got that name Joanne. Remember, they mentioned Michael Jackson with Billie Jean. So that's interesting. Jean Joanne. It is, huh? Look at this name. So there might be a commander in chief connection here as well. Okay, I don't even want to talk about dude. Wow, and I see the 115. The selection was on November 5th. Okay, speaking of politics, Billie Jean. Jean is a feminine version of John, right? Donald John Trump. And look, you look at the German there too, Germanata. I mean, wow, right? I see Angelina. She's probably connected to Angelina Jolie. Anyways, Stephanie equals 115. The Video Music Awards, MTV, September 7 this year, leaves 115 days in the year. Look at that. What are the odds? Reverse cipher, easy money. So when I'm looking up Lady Goo Goo Gaga, look who pops up right there. Oh, this is how you know characters are synced up. Look at Madonna, Dawn, Lady Gaga, Madonna, but Dawn, Madonna. Anyways, all of these characters connected. Look at that first one there. And look, Peter Gene Hernandez, who's Bruno Mars. Jean, like Billie Jean, fake world, different spelling. Jean's got the G like Gaga, 4 letters, but look, Bruno Mars, they say people also search for. They're connected. Look at that picture together. I think that Bruno Mars is related to Michael Jackson, or he's playing the role of Michael Jackson, or he's just another character. Whatever the case is, look, Mars, Moon Man, Moon, Mars, Jackson, like the sun. Get it? The Michael Jordan energy, he beats the Phoenix Suns. He's the son of his father. After he beats the Suns, his father dies 33 days later. You know, connected to LeBron James is Michael Jordan. LeBron James' son Bronny was rumored to get drafted by the Suns, and now his other son Bryce is gonna attend U of A, the University of Arizona. Arizona Phoenix Suns. Anyways, Lady Goo Goo Gaga, Jack, son, girl meets world, boy meets world. Don't forget the boy connection with Michael Jackson and the SA allegations. That was 93, by the way, when Michael Jordan beat the Phoenix Suns for his third championship. Anyways, notice how Lady Goo Goo Gaga is born in the third month. But Bruno Mars, moon, sun, fake world. So they're connected. Now let's look at Bruno Mars, because I'm getting Michael Jackson vibes. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I get Michael Jackson vibes. That, look, he's got Peter Jean which is like Billie Jean. That's it. That's interesting because what is a gene? The basic physical and functional unit of heredity, made of a specific sequence of DNA that contains instructions for making Isn't that interesting? That's on the fly. I mean, that's interesting, isn't it? But I get Michael Jackson vibes. Am I the only one? I get Michael Jackson vibes. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I get Michael Jackson vibes. Is there any stories on them? Um, was Bruno Mars influenced by Michael Jackson? Yes, Bruno Mars was heavily inspired by Michael Jackson, being one of Mars's biggest musical heroes and a significant influence on his performance style. Fake World, right? And that goes to the moon walk. You see what I'm saying? Moon, Mars, Fake World. You see what I mean? So who else doesn't Kid, you know what's interesting? Kid Cudi's got all the Moon albums. Kid, Jack, Sun, Lady, Goo Goo, Gaga, Girl Meets World, Boy Meets World. You see the Fake World? Kid Cudi's got those Moon albums. See what I'm saying? Kid Cudi refers primarily to his debut album, Man on the Moon, The End of Day, Fake World. You see how this works? You see how this works, right? Kid Cudi. So you see Kid Cudi's another character. I'm not going to say he really looks like Michael Jackson or anything, but look at these characters. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. Fake World. Look at how he was born in 84. Remember Michael Jackson? Remember Michael Jordan drafted in 84? Leroy Jordan dead at age 84, trending. LeBron James born in 84. MTV Music Awards established in 84. Fake World. Kid, son, lady, goo goo, gaga, boy, girl. Any questions? You can't recreate this energy. You see what I mean? So remember they mentioned Move Over Taylor Swift. You know, look at the connection. Taylor Swift just dropped, or she announced, her 12th studio album. I don't think there's a release date. Notice how she announced it on the 12th, and there's a bunch of 12s connected to that. Lady Gaga, 12 nods, right? Nominations, 12. You see that? Sabrina Carpenter, trending with her new album, Man's Best Friend, 12 songs. Did I forget man? Man, girl, boy, lady, Gaga, son, Kid, Cudi. Can you see right here how Lady Gaga, her March 28th birthday is the 87th day of the year, this last birthday? Well, that connects to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce Kelsey's got 87 on his jersey, and his birthday leaves 87 days, as Gaga's is the 87th day of the year. Don't forget, 3 Taylors are trending right now. You can even Travis Kelsey's even born on the 5th, like 5, like Jackson 5. Was that a stretch? So it's just a fake world, okay? It's just a fake world. Now I'm decoding channel here. An Associated Press article. And it says Gaga has a long-standing history with the VMAs, 57 total nominations throughout her career. Damn, almost 58. Remember the 58 connection with Michael Jackson's birth year? That was close. And her nick. So they're saying here she's known as Mother Monster. How cute, right? Last took the stage in 2020 singing various hits from her album Chromatica, including a performance of Rain on Me with Ariana Grande. That's interesting. Rain, Moon, Air, Bruno Mars, Michael Air Jordan. Isn't that interesting? Ariana Grande, who synced up with Arizona and the Grand Canyon. Ariana Grande, Grand Canyon, Arizona. Remember the Valley of the Sun, right? Come on, man. This stuff is all scripted by the language, okay? It's absolutely scripted by the language. It's not a coincidence. And here's Sabrina Carpenter. Look, there's Sabrina Carpenter. They're mentioning her in the article. She's all synced up. They mentioned Taylor Swift. Sabrina Carpenter performs during the Brit Awards 2025 in London. They mention her here. And I think they said that she's performing. Possibly. But, they say Carpenter, who offered her a debut performance at the VMAs last year, taking home Song of the Year, will return to perform, get this, Man Child. Can you believe it? I can. And they're going over all of the characters involved. Here goes Goo Goo Gaga again right here. I mean, let's not forget that she's connected to Amy Winehouse, right? And man, I think there's something. Wow, look at this. She doesn't she look like Amy Winehouse? Look at how Amy Winehouse died on July 23rd, and Michael Jordan's dad died on that same day, but a different year. James Jordan died July 23rd. Okay? Look at that. James Jordan died July 23rd. Amy Winehouse died July 23rd. Notice how Amy Winehouse was born on Jimmy Butler's birthday, which everybody thinks is Michael Jordan's son. Jimmy Butler's got the same birthday right there as Amy Winehouse. Fake world. And I think no, scratch that. Isn't that amazing? Jimmy Butler, born in 89, like Taylor Swift, like Travis Kelsey. Come on, man. Fake world. You know what's amazing? That's also the Nas birthday. And little Nas X is trending right now. Come on, man. So, what's up with that? Hmm? What's up with that? Right? Did we hit 40 minutes again? Her full name's got 176 like Donald John Trump. I see that. Donald J. Trump, excuse me. 176. Yep. 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 So, what's going on? So, what do you think about that? I mean, there's other connections there, but oh, 5 month, 11-day span from her birthday to these VMA MTV Music Awards. Look at the 5 month, 11-day span from her birthday to the awards, September 7th. That's Sabrina Carpenter's birthday. That's Sabrina Carpenter's birthday, the 11th. Look at that. Is that right? The 11th day of the 5th month? Yeah. Sabrina Carpenter's birthday is 5/11. Okay? And you get the 5 month, 11-day span, Gaga's birthday, to this ceremony. Notice how it's 23 weeks, 3 days on the span. There's that MJ23 again. And look, the ceremony leaves 115 days in the year. 115, 115, 115. You see how that works? And don't forget, Stephanie equals 115 with Lady Gaga and her first name. Ah, right? Lady Gaga will perform during the MTV Video Music Awards. Here's everything to know about the show. Not so much. But that's how she's connected. What do you think? Until next time. Again, this is an Associated Press article I'm using for this breakdown. I mean, thanks, but no thanks. But thanks to y'all. I appreciate all the regular people out there, just like me. If you're interested in this, shout out to you. Peace.